Yes. What's going on, man? Always remember, whatever you think about comes about. Whatever you focus on grows. One thing I've been focused on the last couple weeks, man, is this hasbro play. So on the 8th, that was 8 days ago, I said adding to has my top conviction and add right now. Means I want to put a lot of money in it. See over here on 330, trimming, adding to hasbro. I want to add to hasbro, right? This is what we're waiting on, man. This is a high quality dividend stock trading way below value, way below the 200. It's very, plus we got Christmas coming up, man. Not everybody like me and you wants Bitcoin for Christmas. Some people want toys. Let's see. Come on, man. What's going on here? What does tip rate got on hasbro? I think Morningstar has it even a little less. We got a 30% here. Maybe 30%, the magic number. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I need it 30%. It was 30%. Now it's only 25%. It's only 25 now, okay? Which means I like it less. Now it's going up. Can't buy it here now. We have left the station. It's over. Stage 2 breakout underway. Right here. Boom. Price rockets above the 20-day moving average. Breakout. That's why it's called a breakout. It's not like, oh, a little move on the chart. It's barely. No, it's breaking, gone, leaving, running away. Like it's not misinterpreted. Okay? That's a breakout. Can't confuse that. Okay? When you look at the chart, there's no confusion. Not a 1. Breakout. Stage 2. Now, what does that mean? It means last day. But honestly, it's too late. I'm greedy. I want to buy all mine in here. So it's almost like I can read the future. So on 3/8, I said adding to hasbro, my top conviction right now, top play. If you said, Gerald, I got $1,000, hasbro. So I thought you said Uber, hasbro. The Lord has changed my opinion. Now, still obviously own Uber, no doubt. But look, see these adding to hasbro. Why? Hasbro. It's cheap. It's worth $114. I like to buy cheap shit and sell it higher. And if they'll pay me to do it, it's like 3.5% dividend yield. Going into Christmas and it's undervalued. And if Christmas goes good, they're going to get paid. Okay? So we're playing Christmas. We want to get ahead of everybody else. So as I watch the money flow, by the way, Christmas comes every year. By the way, summertime comes every year. By the way, fall comes every year. And there's cycles. Just like the business cycle. There's cycles. There's cycle trades too, right? Get ahead of that, man. What's coming up? Vacation time, right? Anyway, getting ahead of the Christmas trade. It's undervalued by 30%. If we wait till everything's good and the profits are all reported and everything looks great, guess what? The price is going to be $114. And then I don't want to own it. I want to sell it to other people. See what I'm saying? Or sell some, take some money off the table. I like it less here than I did down there. Make sense? So if we look at Gilead, 5% dividend yield. Look, where did we like it? Stage 1s, right? And you say, what's a stage 1? Come on, man. Come on, man. One day I'm playing blackjack and all this appeared in my head. That's a true story, dude. I go to so many conferences, read so many books, and I'm sitting there, and I'd just been reading this guy Stan Weinstein stuff. True story. And he's a trader in the 1980s. And Stan Weinstein believed on a weekly chart you could determine stages. And if you'd buy more aggressively, it's kind of like playing blackjack and you get a 5, and then you get a 6. And the dealer has a 4. You know what to do, right? If you're a player, you know what to do. It's like the best hand you could get. Double, please. I get to take a shot at adding to my weighting when the odds are in my favor. So when are the odds in my favor? When shit's undervalued. I know, complicated, right? Let's see. What do they think Gilead's worth? $51. Pays 5%. So if I watch the money flow and I'm watching this pattern on charts, shit, all I'm doing is waiting on this. I need it to come down so I can nibble. I need that to happen for the next 5 years, man. Just keep nibbling. What do you mean? Why not? Why not buy 50,000 worth? Why were you thinking small? Oh, I don't want to buy a lot, Gerald. Why not? What if you bought a lot? What if you had $300,000 in mortgage REITs and you just bought them when they're cheap? You just kept fucking doing that, banging it. Just banging it. Boy, I bet you wish you'd have done that in Exxon right now. You'd be getting paid. That's what we're doing here. That's hasbro. So what I'm watching is I want different shit in different sectors at different times in my life. And I want to build out this portfolio over time. And I want to buy shit on sale. And I want to harvest from shit overpriced. And if I have some way of mechanism of measuring that, and I could step back and see price movement patterns. Watch this. Now, sometimes they're not perfect. But as I'm watching, I'm like, man, every time it goes into this stage 4 decline and it's a ways from that yellow line, look what happens. Now look. I mean, it'll just do it over and over and over and over and over. Problem is, we're not there to do anything about it. And that's what you're trying to do, man. That's what you're trying to do. So this is stage 2 breakout in hasbro. Remember, we've been saying, got to get ahead of the Christmas trade. I want to do it when nobody else is doing it. So when they're thinking Russia, I'm thinking Christmas. When they're thinking solar, I'm thinking oil. When they're thinking they don't want mortgage REITs, I'm thinking I want mortgage REITs. When they don't want that shitty flip house, I want it. Right? We want to get on the other side. And we want to sell if we're selling, if we're trading, swinging, whatever. We want to sell into this, right? We want to be buyers into this. So that's what the money flow is about, man. It's just going with the flow. Money flows in, money flows out. Money flows in, money flows out. It's just a philosophy of looking at stocks, man. So as I'm looking at this, let's look at this one. Kellogg's. This is one we were buying a while back. What should we do with Kellogg's? Wait, Gerald. Are you saying whenever it's below that yellow line and goes sideways, which builds a box, and you say, what is a box? See, I just jumped ahead on you. You got to find these pivot points. Watch. Keep up, man. Seriously. Seriously, keep up. There's a pivot point, and there's a pivot point. These are the highest high and the lowest low. Keep up. Highest high and lowest low. Once you establish these on every move, right? We can go back in time, and you can establish these. These are going to help you draw this. And if you get on the right side of the value proposition, what are you doing? Cards are in your favor. You got dealt better hand. It's not for certain. It's not for certain. But if you're flipping something, if you're trying to capture something, if you're trying to build something, it's easier to do it if you buy it when it's cheaper. And you sell it when it's what? More expensive. So when we were looking at Kellogg's, does it look more expensive now or does it look cheaper? Well, it's doing the opposite of a stage 1. It's not a 1, it's a 3. Now, have we hit the top? Yep, today we did. And you say, what if it goes higher tomorrow? Then it's tomorrow. What is a box? I need a pivot point and 4 days to hold price. Well, same thing down here. Once I establish the lowest low and I count 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, now what am I waiting for? Price to get above what? That red line. So what? Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hello. That's the money flow, man. Come on, man. Keep up. Keep up. You got to keep up with me. I feel like we're getting behind. So as we watch Kellogg's, would we buy it here? No. If anything, what would we do? we'd sell some. To buy what? Yesterday I just said hasbro. Hasbro has a larger dividend. It's on sale by 40%. This has gone too high. Now, you say, what do you mean, Gerald? Come on. What are we talking about here? Let's see. Trimmed SO. Did I only trim this in the... Maybe I only did it in Discord group. Let's see. Trim in UTSL, FE. Holding sales carry, not showing. Sorry, I'm looking for this thing. Sizable ad on ARC. What was going on there? So no, I don't want to be a buyer, but what's the true value? Let's just check real quick on Kellogg's. What's it worth? Oh shit, dude. Gerald, it's almost like you're right. I know. What's our target? 66. Now, do I want to sell the stock here? Not really. Is it on sale? No. So if anything, I want to trim it. Why? To buy something that's on sale, 40%. Trim, roll, trim, roll, trim, roll. You could keep this. Guess what? It'll eventually roll over. It'll come back down. And what could you do? Well, next fucking month, we'll come back to this thing. Right? When that thing, you say, well, it's not going to take that long. I don't know. Let's look it forward. When did it bang out? Up here. What's it done ever since? Down, 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 down. What do we think it's worth? All right. What would I be buying? I want to what? I only want to buy when the RSI is extreme if I can, right? Let's see. None of those are extreme. Shit, that's close to extreme. So what do I want to buy? I only want to buy ones. So a one is what? The lowest low right there. And then 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4. Yeah, that would have been a buy according to the rules, right? We want to establish a stage 1, right? So prices come down, puts in a pivot point or an anchor point. I need 4 days to hold it. I want the RSI extreme. I want it below value. Now what? Now I can buy. You say, well, is that the bottom? I don't know. It's right now it is. It has been the last 5 days. Well, what if it goes down? Then I guess it's not the bottom. You buy the next one. So boom, there. Where's the next one? I'll just do them real fast here. Boom, boom. Now, when this thing turns and runs up in here into 2021, do you give a shit about any of these that kind of went against you? No. They gave you a chance to add to the position. You had 3 fucking months. So, I mean, these things aren't happening overnight. My Uber trade's been building for a year and a half. I'm at like 60-something thousand. It's not a one-day thing. Like, what am I in and out? No, man. I'm trying to make a bunch, man. I wonder if I can make 5x if I can. You know, maybe that takes a few years. I don't know. But I know when I want to buy it, and I know when I want to sell it, and I know what it looks like, right? So that's what this offers you. I want to sell into that. This is where we were selling Ford back in November. Why? It was fair priced. So what is the value of Ford? Let's see. $20. So 28% upside. So is Ford better to you up here? So when it's up here and the RSI is banging and it's showing a pivot point in a stage 3 and you're getting 4 and now it's going the opposite way. It's doing stage 3. Okay. The RSI is not low. It's high. The sideways isn't at the bottom. It's at the top. Like you can draw it with a pencil and it's true value. Where do you think it's going for the next few months? Likely down. Why? People start harvesting. Till what? Till it's cheap again. Right? What happens then? Then what? Then we want to buy it, man. Right? Or add to it, right? Let's see, man. GP, what's up with this subscription bullshit? Well, bro, if it's bullshit, don't do it. Don't do it, man. That's what I would do. What's up, Faraz? I saw you, man. I meant to call you, bro, about the Bitcoin poster. I got to put that shit up in my office. That motherfucker's heavy, man. Got to get some nails. GP, what's up with the audio on YouTube? Can you not hear me? Let me see. I thought I heard myself just fine. Hello? Let me see. I hear me, man. I thought I heard myself just fine. Come on, man. You got fucking with me, man. Small time real estate. What's up? My man came to New Orleans to see me, hang out. That's cool, man. We got to meet each other. We didn't talk long. That's the problem, man, those things. So here's hasbro. If you remember on the 8th, let's put the 8th on here. On my newsletter, I was saying this is my highest conviction stock. Now, did I know it was going to do this? No, I'm just gloating. That's all. But this is where you want to buy it, right? That's a stage 1. It put in a pivot point, right? I'm just showing you what I do. Put in a pivot point, 4 boxes going sideways. It's big time undervalued. That's the stage 1 of the money flow. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's below value 30-something%, 30% by virtually everyone in the world. And, boom, it's going sideways. I'm just stacking ETH every week, man. Nothing wrong with that. What's up, Bert? What's up, BBB? YouTube is fine. You're good. Thank you, sir. Hey, GP, are you adding to any Uber ARC? So yesterday, if you look on my thing, on 3/8, added first sizable add to ARC today into the close. So what was popping then, man? Let's look. When I say sizable, meaning I bit off a little bit. Yep, not a beautiful pattern, but we're likely putting in a 1 here, man. If not, fuck, it's cheap, dude. I just feel like the risk reward is just getting lower and lower. I mean, if we go to the lowest it's been, look at this. Is right here, man. And we're still holding that. We're building a little support here. We jump in the gun a little. Maybe. We're above the 5-day first sign. Has it ever stopped here before? Yes. Yeah. It stopped here before. Look at the MACD. That's what I was waiting on. MACD started to turn. So we don't have all 6 indicators of the money flow lining up here. But the risk reward is just stupid here. So when I say first sizable position, meaning it was more than a few $1,000s that I bought here. Meaning I want to start bringing down my price point, like legit. Like, how do I get $50,000? Not today, but over the next few months. If this is not the low, then it's pretty damn low. I need to get my price point now. So I want to pick up all these stage 1s because the last thing I want to see coming up, and I'm in no rush. We're going to do it like we're doing, but I don't want to wake up and see this like we have going on hasbro. So if you remember, we were trimming Twitter. Why? RSI, baby. And a lot of people go, but what about Elon Musk? Hey, listen, RSI trumps Elon Musk, man. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't give a fuck about Elon. That's a RSI. It's 85, okay? That doesn't trump it. The reason doesn't. We don't give a shit the reason, man. That's fair value on Twitter. So if you look at the price, I'm stick with my strategy. So I'm down to half my position. You say, why? It's not valuable anymore. Right? This is valuable to momentum chasers, not me. I don't give a shit about their politics, man. I'm trying to make money. So it's now fair value. I'm not trying to be in a political trade. This is the value of Twitter. So we actually sold it for overvalue. Okay? This is where we're selling into. And I'm downsizing it. And now what? Stage 1. This is when we liked Twitter. We liked it down here. Stage 1, pivot point, 4 days. Oh, stage 2, breakout. Up here, I don't like it so much. It's not valuable anymore. Look, notice the yellow line that it's hitting. It's called bread and butter. So when you get a stock that's 20, 30% undervalued, now 99.99% of the time you need to make those dividend stocks, but this pattern plays out over and 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 over. Come on, man. That trade is so easy. Fuck, dude. You should give the money back. Everybody did Twitter should give it to charity for being greedy because how easy that's been. Let's see. Sleepy Joe, we trimming Dow. Let's look at Dow. My man. Look what he's saying. Are we trimming, G? 70.17. What does that mean? RSI just went extreme, man. Well, what happens usually? Let's look. Didn't even get extreme. What happened last time it got extreme? Wait, Gerald, are you saying this is some sort of Nostradamus stuff? A little bit. You see what happens? So what are we doing, man? Depends on the plan, right? So this is a buy and hold for me, man. But I don't be honest. I wouldn't mind raising a little cash here. What is Dow worth? Because I got a couple other the account. I have my Dow in. I also have Kellogg's in, and Exxon, by the way. That account's fucking killing it. I got an account that's like up 27% on the year. This is the account. I'm gonna read it to you. Hold on. This is why it's not fair. I haven't even posted it because I have like 6 E-Trade accounts, right? And I kind of segregate, and I have some sorted and selected, so it's not really fair. But let me show you this one. I won't show it to you, but here's the stocks: Exxon, Energy Transfer Partners, ConocoPhillips, MPLX. That's another energy stock. Duke, ETRN, Dow. This one we're just looking at. This is what's in this account: Dow, Kellogg's. Now the losers. Oh, LMT's in that too. So look at this one. This is in that account. Straight up, right? What others in that account? Kellogg's. Straight up. What else is in it? Dow. What else was in it? Exxon. So it's a little unfair, right? But that one account is up big time. Losers in there. WBD. This is the new thing from AT&T. This is undervalued. You should be adding to this, not selling it. So maybe we trim a little Dow, man, but I'm not trimming down, putting in WBT. I might trim it and put it in I don't know, man. Off the top of my head, I don't know right now. I would trim Dow though if you got a decent position. My position is not that large, about $9,000. So what is it worth though? What do they think Dow's worth? It's basically hit full value, man. $69. Yeah. If you want to add to something else, I'd trim it, bro. Good, man. You get a sticker, dude. You're the winner of the sticker today. Look at the Qs. Do we have a stage 1? We cannot call that. There's your lowest low. There's your pivot point. Is that 4 days? No. Caveat, though. It's fucking ripping. Look. It's above the 5-day. It's literally now above the 10-day. You got a breakout happening. Even though it's in a bearish configuration. This is what we call gray area. This is ripping up, dude. So this is probably going to hold. MACD's turned. You can see it. Look, it's Chastic's about to break out. We could have literal break. Like it didn't even go down that far on the Qs. Now to be fair, it had stopped here before. So very cool. Do you own any index ETFs? Of course I do. Of course I do. Let's see. Curvy, what's up? Of course I do. Let's see. Are we adding to Tesla? I'm not in the Tesla trade, man. I'm in a lot of ARK, and their board died directly. I'm in Tesla, but let's look at Tesla. I don't know, man. Not much of a pullback. If you're a Tesla bull, I guess so, man. I'm not in it, though. What's up with Uber? Oh, come on, baby. Uber's on the move. Uber's about to have an actual breakout, meaning it's breaking out of a stage 1 box and going above the 20, and yet the configuration is wrong. So you're going to have 4 out of 5 out of 6 of the indicators agreeing on a bullish breakout, but not all of them because the 5 is not above the 20. Those often pull back. We'll see. Oh, this is basically a breakout underway, man. Look at this. Hells yes. What is Uber worth? Oh, man. You know I've been getting pumped, dude. I'm watching Super Pumped, the Uber TV show. 77%. I got almost 50 grand in this one. We're trying to make 120. Come on, man. And it's not tax sheltered either. Come on, Uber. Uber's going to buy me a house, man. Or I'm riding that bitch to zero. Uber buys me a house or I take it to fucking zero. That's it, man. The conviction is there. This is one of the greatest companies ever. the convenience and the thing that this company's done. 90 million people. You need to be a genius to know this. 90 million people use this. If they can add $2 to every ride, come on, man. Soon, gas will be back down. Why bullish on Uber? It's undervalued by 70%. You got people in America walking around too stupid. They literally ride Uber every day. It doesn't even occur to them this could be an investment. Literally every analyst that measures stocks thinks it's undervalued by like 70%. It's the most obvious trade that nobody's doing. It's fucking shocking. It's fucking shocking that most of you spend more on Uber or Uber Eats or DoorDash than you own in shares. It's fucking shameful is what it is. If you've ever used it and don't own shares, you should literally be embarrassed of yourself. Like that, it's such a good product. You use it 2 times, it's now on your phone. You're going to use it again. Most of you don't own any shares, man. It's horrific. It's one of the great tragedies. It's one of the great social injustice of our fucking time is that more of you don't own Uber. It's literally a stain on the history of America right now, is how bad this situation is. People are like, what do you think about this? Uber. And they're like, well, what do you think about Uber? Uber. Bitcoin. Uber. Bitcoin. Like there's people making all kind of other choices, and it's like, dude, compared to those two, what you're doing there is just silly. Like when you start doing, that's called conviction. What I just described to you. If you don't have that for shit, you ain't gonna make this game, bro. You're gonna bust out. Your wife will get you out. Fuck, you'll be like, oh, I gotta sell this, man. I gotta get like there's no selling Uber, bro. It's going to fucking $100,000 or I'm going to zero. That's it. I wish you were half as convicted about the shit you do every day. People ask, what about Uber? You can't read? What do you mean, what about it? Like 90 fucking million people a day turn on an app and use it. People are so lazy, they order food to their house from it. That's why, man. This is a no-brainer, man. I'm actually pissed off. I'm going to start making it. You can't follow me unless you own shares of Uber. You got to prove it. Let's see. People are like, well, that's kind of mean. Yeah, well, whatever. Look at no options. No options. You can't blow out on this. No options. Nope. I don't want to hear about your Uber options. I want to hear about your Uber shares. Because it may take 5 years, and I don't know if you got the stomach to handle it. You might be a little baby. Be like, oh, I bought it, and then it went down. No, man. This is like you have the next 2 years to change your fucking life. If you would have thought that about Tesla 3 years ago and talked like I just talked, and when people asked you about it, you explained it to them just like that, like you don't own Tesla. What are you, stupid? Imagine if you would talk to your family like that. Oh, you guys don't own Tesla? Are you guys dumb? Like, what do you mean you don't own it? You can't watch television? You don't see it everywhere? Like, what if you'd have talked to them that way or about Amazon? You're like, well, that's kind of mean. Yeah, and your family would be rich right now. Let's don't be mean, though. 30, yeah, man. I got about 30 of those convictions, though. I got about 30 of those. Hasbro was my highest one. You say, Gerald, I don't believe you. What do you mean you don't believe me? I put it in the newsletter. It's been there since a life worth living is a life worth recording. So the shit I say, I write down. Boom, 3/8/22, adding to Hasbro. My top conviction ad right now, okay? Top conviction. Well, how do you get conviction? Well, here's one way. You go read about it. You look at it. You buy it. Now, does that mean it's going to go up? I don't know. I think it is. I believe it's undervalued by 30%. Is today the day? Maybe it goes down tomorrow. I don't know that. But I know this thing's going higher. I just don't know when. Now, when you have that philosophy, you're going to get shit wrong. I mean, if I didn't think that strongly, I wouldn't even buy a piece of real estate. I just bought an Airbnb beach house. Like, if I wasn't 100% fucking convinced I'm going to make money, why am I doing this? Why waste any time on things that I have, I don't know, man. Like, why waste any time on that? Time's so precious and limited. Why spend any time on that? It's such a precious commodity. It's the first component, time times amount times yield. Meaning the philosophy to get rich is time. You have to master fucking time. You either be mastered by it or you learn to master time. The money flow pattern, this is not about buy here, sell there. It can be. if that's your time. But if your time is 3 years, how did that work out in Exxon? Pretty good. Pretty good. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know you. Can you be committed to something for 3 years? Feels heavy. Feels like a real commitment, Gerald. I don't know. My wife may not let me do that. I might not be able to hold my portfolio. There may be days that I wake up and you just don't understand. I feel mentally anguished and troubled. And I toss and I turn and then I go to all cash. That may be you. I don't know. That may be you. My time is till I die. Nice. Let's check in on market's closing, man. I got to do some work, and I can't hang out with you guys all day. This is coming off my highest conviction list, by the way, today. If this move maintains, if it pulls back, it'll stay on it. And you say, what do you mean? Well, once it leaves the horse, once it leaves the house, once it breaks out, I'm done. No more buying. Over. So if we look at Gilead, no more buying. That's over for me. It's over. When am I looking at selling it? Up here around $66. I'm going to trim it. I bought way more than I wanted. You say, what do you mean? Well, I bought a bunch over here. We took some off. It came down. I bought some. I've bought some. And I've bought some. I got a pretty nice position. When this gets back to $66, I'm probably going to be up like 5, 6, 7 grand. So I'm going to trim this back. And I'm going to look to buy whatever's on sale then. And then I'm going to let the rest of the shares just travel. Pay me a dividend when it sets back up. And it's undervalued again, 20, 30%. I'll go back to adding to that one. And we'll just go forward from here on every day looking, building this out. And you can just build this out, man. That's how you do that, man. Hope that helps, man. I hope that helps, man. So have some conviction. Buy shit that you believe in, man. I'm up 625% in Freeport-McMoRan. You say, how's that possible? Look at this chart. I've been trading it for about 10 years. You say 10 years? Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up. Well, in this account, it's 2014. So if we go back and look, that's over in here. So at one time I bought it at $20 probably. It fell to what, $3, then back to $17, then back to $5, now to $50. You're like, has it ever been to $50 before? Yeah, over here. Oh wait, and then it went back down to $5. So how many people were in this, out of this, in this, out of this, in this, out of this, in this, out of this? What if they just bought really stupid lows? Like it could have been that simple, that dumb. Five grand here is $50,000 fucking dollars now. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's what this is amazing, right? But that is what 2022, 2016, and I guarantee you, if I sat down with you, I guarantee you, very few of you would pass this test. And you had started accumulating this stock here, and it went to here, and you're buying hold, you would be fucking explaining to me why this was a bad investment. You wouldn't be telling me, hey, Gerald, you won't believe this. I can buy shares of Freeport-McMoRan that holds the largest gold mine in the world. I could buy it for $4 fucking. None of you would be saying that to me. None of you. Everybody would fucking quit. I'm out. Can't take it. Some bullshit excuse, right? You say, well, it doesn't happen often. Well, I don't know. Let's see. 2018 looks like it did it again, man. You'd be out right here. Like, oh, I don't like that guy. And that's the best buying opportunity, man. So, there's 1,000 stocks like this. It's not Freeport-McMoRan. There's all kinds of them. Go look at Ford. Go look at Bank of America. Go look at Citigroup. Go look at fucking... there's tons of them, man. Go look at Amazon, Chipotle, talking to McDonald's. Like all of them go through this shit, man. Go look at International Paper. Go look at Amazon. Like they all do this, man. So the moment you start buying things and you develop conviction, which is not something you can read in a stock book, like it's an intangible. You can't read my course and go, well, I feel very convicted now. It doesn't work like that. That comes from inside of you. Inside of you. inside of you, man. All right, man. Appreciate you guys. What's up, guys?